Now, this is Facebook Referral Ninja Gold. It includes absolutely everything in Facebook Ninja Silver. Plus, it includes our Referral Ninja Gold program, which means we do your podcast for you. Why should you have a podcast? Well, and who am I to tell you? Well, one, I wrote the best-selling book, Podcast Marketing Magic, and two, I've got a podcast that's been as high as number 3 on iTunes. Now, why would you want a podcast now? This is Apple CarPlay. So Apple has a deal. They have spent billions and billions of dollars now. They have a deal with every single car manufacturer that the next cars you buy are going to come pre-bundled with the Apple Podcast interface. You're not going to be able to delete it if you want to. So whether or not you have a Apple, an iPhone, an iPad, an iMac, or iPod, you will now have an iCar, and there's nothing you can do about it. So there will be in the next 5 years 3 billion people listening to podcasts. Now, are you necessarily going to get rich from having a podcast? Not just by having a podcast itself, but I'll tell you our strategic way of doing a podcast. So, for example, the Fit Pro Industry Podcast is one of our clients. They certify personal trainers, nutritionists, doctors in their way of training and diet and exercise. And they are interviewing on their podcast other people who serve personal trainers, nutritionists, and doctors, because when those people share that they were on the podcast, they're exposing their lists to Lisa and Lucho, here are the Fit Pro Industry people. And when we turn that podcast into a book, they're all promoting the book and handing out copies of the book to all of their people. Here you see on the bottom, you see New Jersey divorce lawyer. Before you hire a New Jersey divorce lawyer, New Jersey divorce experts. So he's a financial advisor who works with divorcing women. So he's interviewing divorce attorneys, CPAs who handle divorces, real estate agents who handle divorce relocations, and marriage counselors. They're all promoting that they're on his show and that they're all handing out copies of their book that they're in, that is written by him, to all of their clients, thus sending all of that business back to him. Same thing works for Jill Lublin on the Business Owner Publicity podcast. It's worked for me on my direct response marketing podcast, and it's worked for tons and tons of other clients that we're serving, and it'll work for you too. So how would that work? Well, who has your ideal customers as their clients? So if you're a real estate agent, who might be seeing your customer? Well, it might be the home inspector, it might be the insurance agent, it might be the mortgage broker, it might be the rehabbers, it might be the contractors, it might be the plumber, it might be the carpenter, it might be the roofer. All of those people who might see people who need to buy or sell a home, or all those people who can, or maybe it's financial advisors who have investment clients who want to invest in real estate. All of those people we do the marketing for with our secret sauce that gets them to want to be interviewed on your podcast and in your book. We write the interview questions for you. We edit the audio and upload to iTunes so that you now have a podcast for them to share that they can listen to on their phone and in their car. Plus, we will transcribe and edit every episode. We do the graphic design, layout, and publishing of your book, and you now have a book with all those people in it. We market and promote the book. We then provide marketing materials to send out to everyone in the book so that they buy copies of the book from you at cost. We're not trying to make money selling books, but if they buy 200 copies of the book and hand it out to their clients, who do you think those clients are going to come back to? They're going to come back to you, the real estate agent or investor who wrote the book, who literally wrote the book. So in as little as 20 to 30 minutes a week, you could have 20 referral partners handing out your show and your business card to their clients, your ideal customers, driving a ton of business back your way. And we do all the work except for the interview itself because it needs to be your voice. And that plus silver is only $14.97 a month. So if this level is right for you, if you want to really explode your business, hit the add to cart button below and we'll get started right away.